Last week, 2 Sikh men were killed when Indian police opened fire on a group of protesters in Punjab. Following the incident, the UK Sikh community staged a protest outside the Indian High Commission in London, calling on Indian authorities to take action against those responsible for the deaths.
The specific situation at the moment is our holy scriptures, Guru Granth Sahib Ji, which are more than a book to Sikhs, are the living Guru, have been taken, stolen from our places of worship, have been ripped apart and left in the street.
And he's not just a holy book, he's our father to us, and he's been disrespectful by the Indian government, by the Punjab government and the police.
And it's really to give equality back to the minorities in India. So the Sikhs that have been there, that have lived peacefully in India for a very long time, to give them the rights that they deserve. So to treat them the same as all other citizens, really.
The police over there has actually killed 2-3 people. So people have died because they're protesting peacefully. We want justice. We want the Indian government to do something about it. Yeah.
What began as a peaceful protest turned unpleasant when some demonstrators staged a roadblock on the busy central London road outside the High Commission. Additional police officers and officers from the mounted branch were called to help clear the sit-in.
Well, of course there's a role that the UK needs to play in getting a certain message across, because a lot of the messages that come through media channels of India are very biased. We're seeing things like Sikh groups labelled as radicals without any substance to these claims. We're being talked about in a way where it's militant to simply want equal rights.
Members of the public peacefully protested across Punjab, and the response from the authorities, the Indian authorities, was one of brutality and heavy force, and again these pictures across the internet and YouTube where water cannons were used with dirty sewage water, which is against human rights fundamentally. Real bullets were used on open firing, indiscriminate firing on peaceful crowds that were just sitting down and praying in remorse to the sense of feeling that they had with the desecration. And in response to
An altercation between the protesters and officers led to 1 police officer being injured and 20 protesters being arrested. Many demonstrators expressed their disappointment in how the afternoon had ended.